Guys, Nasino Show here. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys some post-coital routine. I know you're already looking at me, you're already wondering what's post-coital routine. These are activities you should and should not do after sex. Interesting, right? Yes, this topic is very interesting, is needed because it will help you prevent some of the complications you usually have after sex, or some of the infections you usually contract after sex, especially UTI, which is more specific to women. Women are more vulnerable to UTI because of how open our bodies are, our genitals. So please take advantage of this video, okay? The first on the list is washing up, and I know that a lot of persons actually do this after having sex, but for those of you who do not wash up after sex, you sleep off. Please do not do that. However tired you are, always endeavor to wash up. Always endeavor to wash up. And the washing up does not mean you should go in with soap and all of that. You could actually use a mild soap, warm water, or just normal water. It's very important that you wash up, because during sex a lot of things actually go down. Exchanging of body fluids, coming in contact with body fluids, sweat, and all of this. And it will only be very good on your end to clean up yourself, wash with warm water and soap. And also for your genitals, you do not have to douche, women, because douching actually alters the normal flora, the healthy bacteria of the vagina, and however increases your chances of contracting infections. So the first thing on the list is wash up. Men wash up, women wash up after sex. The next point is empty your bladder. You should be able, without any excuse, to empty your bladder after having sex. This means you should pee, you should urinate after having sex. And of course, one of the benefits of all of these routines is the fact that you'll be able to prevent having UTIs, that is urinary tract infections. And the urethra is this tube that conveys urine from the bladder outside. That's from the bladder to the orifice where you urinate from. And during sexual intercourse, some of the bacteria, that's for people who actually have tons of bacteria, some of these bacteria actually get stopped in the urethra, and it will only be nice of you to flush it out by urinating after sexual intercourse. So please do not get lazy after having all the fun and expose yourself to urinary tract infection. There are lots of ways you can actually avoid most of these infections that you keep having, and one of the ways is having a very healthy post-coital routine, or a hygienic post-coital routine. And of course that includes urinating after sex. It is so helpful, super helpful. For those of you that do this, affirm, or you would support that this is actually one of the best ways to prevent UTIs. This particular routine is way too important. It's actually supposed to come as the first one, but for some reasons I decided to bring it here, because you cannot jump into drinking water with a messy hand, not washing up and all of that. So you actually need to wash up, probably urinate, wash your hands again before you come and drink more water. Water is super good. It serves like a detoxifier or a flusher. So when you drink more water, you urinate more, and this just helps, cleanse whatever must have been stopped, or whatever must have been lingering around your orifice or vaginal orifice or your urethral orifice. So please drink water. Drink as much as you can, not so much, but at least drink water after having sex, because this will just help to flush away whatever bacteria must have been hanging there. This particular routine is so important. Guys, like, I cannot even overemphasize on this, because you guys already know you need to wash your hands. Wash your hands after making out, after grooving. Wash your hands, please, because you and I actually know that our hands do a lot during sexual intercourse. So if these hands have gone through the nooks and crannies of, okay, guys, chill. Shall wash your hands, please. On a very serious note, you guys, washing of our hands should be taken as something that is a priority, because during sex, the hands actually go through a lot. Our fingers, our hands. I know people are looking at you and like, I'm not sure. Yes, I have to spill the truth, okay? You need to wash your hands thoroughly after sex with water and soap. Do not just wipe it with wipes or tissue paper. That's what people like doing, tissue paper. Tissue paper candidates or tissue paper group. I'm talking to you people now. Change, okay? So you need to wash your hands thoroughly after sex. This just helps wash away whatever bacteria you must have carried with your bare hands. You don't get to, rub them on your body, or maybe when you are eating, because a lot of persons actually snack after having sex, and if your hands are dirty, you might just be ingesting this unhealthy stuff into your body. So please try and wash your hands after sex. The next one is as well very important, and that is wear loose fitting clothing. Or you can even go commando. I mean, you are with your partner, right? And you guys did this thing without clothes. So what's the whole kitting up after the grooving? I mean, hello? Okay, guys, jokes aside, please try to wear loose fitting clothing, and possibly it should be cotton materials, because they are breathable. If you are going to be wearing your pants, your underwears after sex, then it should be a breathable material. It should be cotton. Other than that, you could go commando, you could sleep naked, okay? Now, the reason why you need to wear a breathable material is because even after sex, even after you've washed up, there are some residual fluids that will still be coming out of your body. I mean, especially if there was no condom and, the sperm was... You understand what I'm saying now? Like, I don't have to say everything. So, if you actually did it raw, and it was not a withdrawal method, even if it was, you still be having some discharge, some fluids coming out of your body. And if you do not wear a breathable material, that is a very good avenue for bacteria or even yeast to thrive. They do very well in a moist environment, a moist area. Breathable materials simply helps keep the place dry. Air gets to penetrate there, and even when you are still having some fluids come out, it will dry up. It will not remain moist for bacteria to be able to thrive. Remember, the goal is to be able to prevent UTIs, yeast infection, and other kinds of bacteria. This might not actually apply to everybody. Sex toys. If you're someone that actually patronizes sex toys, please endeavor to wash them after use, after sex, okay? Because it could be a breeding zone for bacteria as well. So please wash your sex toys. Do not just wipe them. Wash them with soap and important. Keep it clean, keep it dry. The same way you would have kept the genitals clean and dry is the same way you should keep a sex toy. Every woman that is sexually active should drink cranberry juice or take cranberry supplements or any kind of probiotic after sex. This will just help you prevent UTI, okay? It helps you prevent the incessant taking of antibiotics or having the whole itchy burning sensation while peeing and some discharges that are very uncomfortable. And I keep talking about women because we are the recipients. Yes, we are the recipients, and our genitals are very open. We are more vulnerable than men. So please, if you are a woman and you are sexually active, it's better to be on a supplement, probiotic or cranberry. It prevents you from having all of these postcoital infections. We are approaching the end of the video, but this particular routine is for my special neighbors, in the marathon race. I salute you people. Those of you that will do it vigorously, that will keep saying, Zaddy, do this, do that, you know. People already know these things now, like I don't even have to say it too much. So after a vigorous sex, you would find out that your genitals, your vulva or your labia minora and majora must have inflamed or swollen up. So it will be very good if you handle it immediately, because ignoring it and leaving it could cause you some certain kind of pains, discomforts, and even some burning sensations. So please, if you find out that you had a vigorous sex, a marathon race, or whatever you call it, and your labias are inflamed, please use a cold compress on it. You could actually take a painkiller, paracetamol, just a dose of it, but an immediate intervention is using a cold compress. Ice the area. You could just take cold water, or probably if you have ice block, you could wrap it on something, maybe a cloth or a handkerchief or a towel, and then press on your labia, not for so long, just intermittently. This will help reduce the swelling. So it's very important, especially from my neighbors in the marathon industry. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. This might sound a certain way, but yes, it is very important. So after sex, you've done all of that, you've washed your hands, you've cleaned up, you've drank enough water, you've peed, and you've settled in. What should you do? Cuddle, you guys. Cuddle. It's very important to do so, because during sex a lot of hormones are released that you should take advantage of these hormones and enjoy yourselves. It does not just have to do with sex. So after sex, try and cuddle and whisper positive affirmations. I mean, you liked it, right? You loved it. You loved her body, you loved his body, you loved how he was, going in and out. And so why not just use that time before you get to sleep to whisper positive affirmations? This simply helps your partner feel great about herself or himself, feel appreciated, feel loved, feel enjoyed. Okay, so this is the last one, you guys. Cuddle and whisper positive affirmations to yourself. This just helps to build a better bond, a better relationship, a good or a great self-esteem, and makes the person feel appreciated. So don't just do that after the whole thing. You off just like that. No, please. If you watch this video till this point, then it actually means that you love the content. So if you love the content, please do not reserve your comments. Kindly comment that you love this content and you want to see more of this content. And of course, if there is anything you feel I did not mention, please kindly drop that in the comment section. I want to learn, so okay, I want to improve, you guys. So share this content, like it, comment, so that Facebook will push this video to people that are interested in it. Thank you so much, guys. You can comment on what you want me to talk about and I'll do just that. I really appreciate you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.